to the ground. Underneath the car is fire, golden desire. The car is fire.
Hello. How is everybody? Welcome to Witches of the Moon. I am your hostess, Desert Siren. And as you already know, this week's topic is writing spell tips. And it can get complicated, but you can keep it easy. Okay. For me, one of the first things I like to do, you just get a regular notebook, okay, and write down the main thing you are asking for or needing or wanting, so whether it's, friendship, love, money, whatever, write that down. Let's just say, I don't know, love, okay? And then you need to really be specific, okay? What kind of love? Love covers a whole broad spectrum of things, if you just go to the god and the goddess and say, I need some love, well, they may send it to you in the form of a family member, form of a friend, form of a fur baby, and then you're sitting there thinking, well, no, this isn't what I wanted. I wanted a companion. Okay, you want love? Write that down. A companion, soulmate, male, female, whatever it is you're searching for within that spectrum of love, write all that down. From there, I like to, then once I have my list down, start forming the statements, instead of just words. Love, companion, male, soulmate, then start forming it into sentences. I do like my spells to be somewhat to rhyme, because it does have a sense of more feeling, more intent, more power to it when you do it. And once you got all that down, then you can think of, and it's up to you if you want to think of a deity, god, goddess that works or represents that, what it is you're asking for, then go ahead and put their name in in your spell work, or have a representation for them when you do the spell work. It doesn't have to be a deity that represents that. If you just have your own personal matron, god or goddess, you can use them. There's one of mine is Isis, and a lot of the times, I call on her for lots of things that, because to me, that's why she's my goddess, because I see that she can handle a lot. So I call upon her a lot. I love what I call kiss spells and rituals and a lot of stuff, which, keep it simple, stupid. Because I think if you make it too complicated or add too much to it, you might get a little sidetracked, and your main focus of what you were wanting or needing kind of gets lost. It's still in there, but it's not as whoo. So I'm just going to show you something that I have in the house. my two girls, one's gonna be 7 in March, the other one is 18. I do raise them pagan, so I do teach them, my workings. So one of the things I made for them, just to start learning, to feel comfortable casting spells, to get ideas, how simple but powerful it can be, I made them a little spell jar. And, I have the goddess there, and I painted these on here with nail polish. I have the elements, there's water, earth, air, fire, and I put little glitter and sparklies, and inside, excuse me, inside I have some crystals. I have quartz crystal, amethyst, citrine, just to keep the vibe running smoothly in there. You can hear them. So, and it's pretty weird because even if the girls don't ask, or they won't mention what it is they're going through or what they may want, when they pull from this jar, I'd say 90% of the time it's normally spot on of whatever it is they're going through, and they get all freaked out. But not only do I have spells in here, but I have like little witchy tips and herbal tips, and it's like a teaching guide. So I pulled one, and it's, of course, a witchy tip. I'm trying to find a spell for you guys so you can just hear my kiss spells. They keep it simple, stupid. They don't want to give you a spell. I keep pulling tips. Okay, here's one. Oh, one that we can all need. It's a health spell. Okay. It tells you what to do. It says, take a glass of filtered or spring water and add a few drops of lemon juice and a few lemon seeds. Leave the water in the moonlight all night and then drink it in the morning. So see, it's just telling you what to do. You don't even have to write anything. If you wanted to, you could write a little smidgen of something before you drink it, so that way the intent and in the power is in that quick little spell there. And then this other one is a dreaming spell. And what you need is a fresh sprig of rosemary tucked under your pillow. I'm sorry, I just woke up, I can't see. It brings untroubled sleep and chases away nightmares. And when you do that, what you say is, this magic rosemary that smells so sweet, send me into a peaceful sleep. So see, it doesn't need to be all, if you wanted to, that's fine. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just giving you ideas of, because I know a lot of people, especially when they first start writing out, because I know that I was this way. It's like, oh, it has to sound a certain way. I have to mention the elements or the quarters in there somehow, or, yeah, you can do that. There's no problem with that. But you don't have to. There's all kinds of different spells, as long as your intent, as long as you're specific. I cannot enforce or explain about being specific, because in the midst of teaching my daughters, and even me, I've done those heat of the moment spell writing things where I'm just like, rah, and I'm not thinking about what I'm writing, I'm just going by what I'm feeling. Like, for example, there's an individual that I was dating. I was trying to break up with him. he wasn't really getting the picture, so I kind of wanted to help him shoo go away. And so I can't remember what I said, but I know it was really my intent of him going away was in that spell. Well, I think it approximately 2 weeks later he did. He went away. He moved to a whole other state. And, you know, I liked him as a friend. You know, he just up and left, and I'm like, well, I wanted him, like, not to bother me, but I didn't want him to disappear altogether. So, you know, that's what I mean about be specific. Think of exactly what you want. That's why I said when, you know, if you say love, you know, what kind of love? Who do you want it to come from? Or, you know. So as far as my tip to you, you know, simplicity is always good. Think things through. Be very specific. You know, like I said, scratch paper, you know, because you can rewrite and rewrite just like any writer, you know. That's why we have rough drafts and second drafts and third drafts. You know, you can change things up. And yeah, just have fun with it, and hope this helps y'all, and wishing you a magical weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, and blessed be.